Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 155 of This Ain't Radio podcast with your host, Chris, Chris, and of course, I got my co-host with me.
Flowers.
We're here.
We here.
Another week.
But
this time it's just you and me.
That's right.
No guest, no interview.
Another episode.
But I do hope y'all like that interview. And if y'all haven't seen it yet, go check it out because it's a pretty good one. It's We have my cousin on, artist, overall good guy, dog dad, husband, all of that. All right, go check it out. Music guy, all of it. But anyways, you kind of did the perfect thing that leads into this first conversation today.
Yep.
You were late.
Yes, I was.
And it's not a big deal. You let me know.
I let you. As long as I let you know, I think.
And it wasn't crazy late.
Yeah.
But when someone says, I'm running a little late, how big is that window to you? When they just say I'm running a little late, when they don't give you like an exact time.
Right. So to me, when someone says I'm running a little late, I'd say no more than 10 minutes. Anything after 10 minutes, then that's not a little late to me. To me, that's like, okay, you're actually late. Like, okay. 10 minutes. But, I was only 5 minutes today. And I let you know in advance.
Of course, so. Yeah. Because for me, I say 15 minutes.
15
I'm
minutes?
running a little late. Okay, it's like 15 minutes. If you're running more than 15 minutes late, you're not. Like you said, you're not running a little late. You're just late.
Like 10 minutes is like, all right, it's cool. 15 minutes, like, all right, you're pushing it now. Like, you could have just said we could have met like 20 minutes later.
Yeah, see, I say like 15 minutes, but I'm the kind of person that's like, if we say we gotta do something at a certain time, and I'm not talking about just like the podcast. I'm talking about more about like going out and shit.
Yeah.
Right. It's just like I be getting anxious sometimes because if I'm ready, let's go.
Yeah.
If I'm ready, let's go. But then someone says, I need like 30 minutes. I'd be like, fuck, bitch, I want to get I want to get out the house now.
Yeah,
like I'm
real.
already ready.
Mm-hmm.
I'm ready. I want to go. Like, what you need another 30 minutes for? Just because you was being lazy. And most of the time, it's people just being lazy.
Yeah.
It's not like because something really came up. It's just because they're being lazy and they want to shower last minute.
Mm-hmm.
But that'd be my shit, man. That's like.
Yeah, that's why exactly when we go out, we're like, all right, what time are we going to do pickups? All right, 7 o'clock. All right, cool. That way I know. All right, get ready about like 6:45-ish. That way when 7 o'clock hits, good to go.
All right, so that's a good question. So let's just say we're going out. Mm-hmm. Pickups are at 7. You work from home, so let's just say you got up, you ain't take a shower or nothing.
Mm-hmm.
How much time do you need to go through the whole shower, the whole situation, and be like, okay, I'm good to go?
Probably like 35 minutes at most. Just probably like 10-15 minutes to shower. Give myself a five minutes to just chill on the bed for a little bit.
Sit down in your down in your nakedness. Just think about it
while I look at my closet and trying to think of a fit to wear. So I get like myself 5 minutes, and then it doesn't take that long to get dressed once I figure out what I'm gonna wear. Yeah,
I need about like 30 minutes too, but like I usually like about. I like getting ready like about an hour before. Like start getting ready like an hour before. Like so if I have to shower and everything. Because sometimes I'll put on an outfit and then I'll be like, cool. And then I walk by the mirror. I'm like, I'm not feeling this today. So it's like, fuck. What am I going to do?
Where you're just like, you look at the shirt and you're like, it doesn't really go with the pants and the shoes. And you're fuck, now I got to change my shirt.
Yeah, and then it'd be like, it just don't feel right on me today. Today's not the day.
Because you're just like, bro, I really want to wear these shoes, but
the shirt, I ain't feeling the shirt with
the shirt's got to go. Gotta change the shirt
all the damn time.
Yeah.
Because on an indecisive day, I could probably go through like 3 outfits until I figure out like what. And then it's funny because most of my outfits be the same, just different colors. Mm-hmm. But it's just like, I'm not feeling this. I'll try a different color. Because my shit is basically, because my shit like t-shirt, gray, or like blue jeans. And it's like simple shit, but you got to feel right.
Yeah. Most of the time for me, it's like 9 out of 10 times, it's always the shirt that changes. It's always the shirt because I'm like the pants and the shoes is usually good. And then the shirt's like, nah, gotta go. Gotta change
do
something else. Gotta change something else.
I feel that. Hell yeah. Bro, I've been having weird thoughts lately.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know if I don't know if I ever asked anybody this, but when you use a restroom and you flush the toilet, how long do you hold the flusher?
Oh, that depends, I guess, because there's some toilets like they're like at people's house, some toilets where you have to actually hold it down for the water to flush. Others you just press it and it'll flush for you. But I mean, like what, 3 to 5 seconds at most, usually.
Okay, no, it's for the most part, I hold it until it flushes. Just because, cause you ever like press it? You ever like press the thing and it flush halfway, and it's like it didn't flush everything.
Right.
And then so you try to flush it again, but then there's not enough water in the.
So you gotta wait for it to build back up.
Yeah, so it's like, bro. So
yeah.
So if I'm in a like unknown area, like I don't know how this toilet is, I'm just gonna hold it the whole time.
You know what? Yeah, that's what I do too. Like if I'm in like a bathroom that I don't know like how it works, where it's like if it's either just like you just press it or you have to actually hold it, I'll hold it.
Yeah, I hold it the whole time and I watch.
Yeah. Because like the bathroom in my house, you just press the button and then it goes.
Do you have a button one, or you have the little
it's like
toggle?
It's like the button, like the 2 buttons, like
so
you
you
one
have
for
the,
like
the piss and the shit.
Yeah, pretty much. That's how mine is.
That's what we have at my job.
Mm-hmm.
I hold them. Let me just hold these. I don't. Fuck that. Got to make sure you flush at work.
Yeah.
You know what I never liked? Nasty people who could be nasty in settings where it's like, bro, like we could find out. We know who's the nasty motherfucker.
And it's crazy because when you think about that, then you think about like, man, I can't imagine what their house might be like, you know?
Yeah, cause it's like there'll be people who like piss everywhere at work, but it's like these are like individual restrooms. So like you go in, you're by yourself. It's one it's like one toilet. It's like, bro, we see you walk out, so I'm walking after you, and just like we know it's you. You nasty.
You're just like, fuck. The worst though too is like when you go in there and it's already like that, and then you come out and you're just like, fuck. People might think this actually means shit.
But that is,
and I'm like, it's not me though.
That is the worst shit. I've actually wiped up someone else's piss before, because I don't want people thinking that it's exactly that I'm the nasty motherfucker.
I'm self-conscious about that. Where it's like, fuck, now I gotta like rolls and rolls of towels just to like wipe down the seat, even though that wasn't me. And it's like, fuck, because then people are gonna be like, damn, fucking dude missing the whole fucking toilet. Like, nah, bro, it's not me.
It's not me though. Or sometimes when I'm like, nah, fuck that. It's nasty, but I'm not cleaning this shit up. I just lift the toilet seat up and like, look, they think I pissed. I'm here. I'm here. I'm cool. But when they put that shit down, they go, like it ain't me. But no, like I'm super like if I'm at like a movie theater or at a park, I'm not touching them shits anyway.
Oh yeah, no.
So it don't fucking matter to me, and I don't give a fuck. But if I'm like at someone's house, or like at a, or even like at a, let's just say like a big house party, right? But they're letting us use the restrooms in the house, then I'm still self-conscious about it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Because bro, like the last thing I want is people thinking that I'm just like a nasty motherfucker in the restroom that, you know, piss all over the toilet seat or don't know, or be not flushing the toilet and shit.
And then they're gonna have that in their head like, oh, this motherfucker about to use the bathroom. Like, about to blow that shit up.
Gonna wash his hands.
Yeah, exactly. Like, nah, bro.
It's like, man, I walk out with wet hands just to prove to y'all that I fucking wash my hands. I'd be like, damn, motherfucker, out of towels.
Out of towels and shit. Don't even restock the towels.
For real. But yeah, man, that shit, I be like, just don't be nasty.
It's just crazy, man.
And just wipe up after yourself. It's not that hard.
It really isn't.
It's not that hard. It's not that fucking hard,
bro. Especially like at my old job at the warehouse. Like we had like in the warehouse there was like single bathrooms. I can't tell you how many times where it's like I go into the bathroom and there's like no toilet paper, or like the towel dispenser is like out of like paper, and I'm just like,
just a quick restock.
Yeah,
if you finish it up, just like don't even put it on the roll. Just put that shit in there. Like,
I'm not even asking you to like at least have some there so that I I can't tell you how many times I've had to
You
like
got
walk
to like
all
do
the
the
way
weird
around.
walk. You were like, oh, I already took a shit. And I
Nah, fuck that. I always
You
make
always
sure.
check
I
first?
always
Yeah,
check first
smart.
because that's the last thing I want to do is
Smart.
fucking take a shit and then realize that there's no fucking toilet paper.
Smart, bro. Oh my gosh, at my old job,
Uh-huh.
nasty motherfucker. So and it was like it was like one of the newer guys. Nasty motherfucker. He wouldn't flush the toilet, and then you know the toilet seat covers.
Uh-huh.
For some reason, there'll be like a glob of them. Like, what the fuck you need that many toilet seat covers for, bro? Max 2.
Yeah, max two.
2. Max 2. Like, I double up sometimes depending where I'm at on toilet seat covers. If I know that y'all ain't cleaning the restroom every day, I'm doubling up. I'm doubling up on the toilet seat covers.
I usually just use one because like that one I make sure because like at my old job like that restroom, it was only like maybe 2 or 3 people at most that used the bathroom besides me, but it was like mostly me most of the time. So it usually I'd wipe everything down after I'm done anyways.
Yeah, but
So I was like one's good for me.
Yeah, but yeah, motherfuckers is nasty.
You know the YouTube channel that we watched the other day. What about like the English kids trying like American food?
Yeah. Bro, that shit is that shit is
That
so
shit is
like
funny.
Like at first, like before I got into that shit, I was like, I would not like this shit. Like, this shit look corny.
Yeah, me neither. Yeah, same.
But bro, I'm all in. It was like British kids trying American foods for the first time.
Yo, that shit is funny.
Bro, the way they talk is the best. Oh, this is quite lovely. Bro, the way they describe food as quite lovely.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's how I describe women. I find like, yo, she's quite lovely.
Oh, she's quite lovely.
She's quite lovely, but they're describing biscuits and gravy as that. So imagine how they describe their women. It has to be next level,
Oh, for sure.
right? Because if they're describing biscuits and gravy as quite lovely, how do they describe
They're
women?
probably very articulate with their words.
Right, bro. Because I'm gonna start saying my food is quite lovely. But the way they talk is best. But is there like that? That's kind of something that I would have never thought I would like, or you would think that people might not think I would like shit like that.
Right? Yeah.
But is there shit that you watch that you're like, people probably won't even think I like this kind of shit? Maybe like a certain genre, movies or some shit, TV shows. Or maybe not even just TV, maybe music, maybe some other shit.
I would probably say music for sure. Like there are some like songs or artists that I listen to that are like they don't even speak English. Like it's like Norwegian type music that I
you
listen
like K-pop.
to. No.
You big K-pop.
I've never listened to K-pop, but like
There's like 2 K-pop songs that I like.
But like I listen to like this Norwegian band, and even though I have no idea what the hell they're saying, I like the music. It just sounds really nice. And
What's the name of the band?
they're called like Warduna, something like
Warduna.
that.
I mean,
yeah, Warduna, but like I don't know. I just like the music. It's really chill,
it gives
relaxed.
you a feeling. It's a feeling.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
then that's the thing about music too, right? You don't always got to know
The lyrics,
but as long as the music. Because think about it. How many songs do you love, but you can't name the first line of it?
Oh, there are plenty.
Too many, right? And
Yeah.
I'm talking about songs that I love with all my heart.
Or the songs where it's like, oh, have you heard this song? And then you're like, no, I haven't. But then they play it, and you're like, oh shit, yeah, I love this song.
Yeah,
You
I
just
love this
don't
song.
know the name of the title.
I
and
just
all that.
never knew who it was.
Yeah,
because-
exactly. Like that's happened to me plenty
Yeah.
of times.
But it's like, no, that definitely happens. Like,
What about you?
music. I feel
Like, okay, so if we say music, like, what's a song that you would play that you wouldn't normally play in your car with like the homies?
bro, it's like the shit everybody loves, like like Beach Boys, I like the Beach Boys, but I mean like the Beach Boys are, I guess the Beach Boys are no, but then again, that's not like people who know me know I like, but it's tough, right? Because I'm pretty sure there's some shit I listen to like.
Or like, if you were to play, I would look, you'd be like, for real, Chris? Like, damn, all right, cool.
But then again, I feel comfortable playing like a bunch of like what
Yeah.
kind of like whatever around you guys.
Yeah.
Because whenever I'm driving, I who knows what I might be playing. It's tough. Ah, fuck. Now it's really bothering me because I know there's an artist that is like.
You just have to like look through your playlist and shit.
I would have to like look through my phone. Let me see. Blah 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 blah. You know, I could cut this. We could come back to it. All right. So look, I actually made a playlist on my phone. It's called Songs. So it's just basically songs that I'll hear randomly out that I'm like,
oh, I like this.
I haven't heard this in like who knows how long. Let me just Shazam it, add it to my playlist, or songs that I never heard in my life, but I was like, oh, I like it. Shazam it, add it to my playlist, and then every once in a while I'll go through it. So like these are some of the songs. Put Your Records On by Corinne Bailey Rae. It was actually a popular song, I think, in like the early 2000s. I think that's the year. That song is fire. Would I Lie to You by Charles and Eddie? Fire. Let's see what else. What else we got on here? That is like, it will be kind of left field for me. Let me see. I think me and you already talked about Loveful by the Cardigans. Love me.
Oh, yeah.
That you love me. Bro, I love the hook.
Yeah.
Bro, the guitar on the hook, it's like disco, bro. So it's like, I love that. Like, I love that song. But that's probably something that I wouldn't play.
Yeah, normally, like
in front of people randomly, because maybe it's like, it's a great song, but maybe I just feel weird because it's like, I don't know why, but but that's for sure a song. Let me see.
Do people still use Shazam?
Bruh.
I haven't used Shazam in
That's
so long.
That's just on your phone. Like it's like Apple bought it.
Yeah.
Like I use it if there's a song going on. Shazam. I've done it with a couple songs you played before. You drop Shazam.
Yeah, dude. But I remember when it was like its own thing, and you're like,
when it was a
fuck,
big thing?
you go on the app, press real quick, and you gotta like put that shit to the fucking sound system.
Yeah, see, but now it's just like you pull down your screen and you can add it to your thing.
Oh shit,
it's right there, easy. But let's see. Let me find one more song that I think that's kind of left field. Like there's a song called "Ever Again" by Robin, but if you hear it. Nah, I don't know. I think I might be the wrong person to ask about music. Cause like I play everything. I play.
Yeah.
I'm pretty well rounded about playing whatever kind of like whatever genre of music around y'all.
True.
The only thing that I ain't pull out is like the corridos and shit. But which I've said, the older I get, the more I kind of like it.
That would surprise me. Like if you actually played like that, like some of those songs, like while we were driving somewhere.
Yeah.
Because it's like.
Because I'm
used to you like rap R&B type shit, you know? Where but then you pull that out, you're like, oh shit.
But the thing is too, like I like that shit more and more. Like as I'm getting older, I just like it. I don't know the song. I don't know. I don't know the songs though. But you know, like I know Peso Pluma is I even said that like a white boy. Peso Pluma, like. I know he's cracking right now, and everything. Is he American or is he Mexican?
I don't even know.
I know he's Mexican, but is he like Mexican American?
Some type, but
I would assume Mexican, but is he like Mexican American or is he like Mexican?
That's
like from Mexico.
He's from Peso Pluma's from Jalisco.
Okay, so he's from Mexico. Shout out to him though, he's killing it.
Yeah,
he's killing it. Like I like some of his songs.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the ones I heard, but then again, I don't go deep diving right into his shit, which I probably should do, right? Because you know I could just Peso Pluma, and then you know how like Apple, you have fucking Spotify, but I'm pretty sure they do the same thing, the recommended playlist where they put the Spotify playlist of all the Peso Pluma songs or whatever.
That's like artists similar to Peso Pluma.
Yeah, and then you just fucking listen to it, go through it, but you know, little by little, growth.
Mm-hmm.
So the actors and the writers are on strike, bro. You know what that means?
It means no more shows, TV shows, movies, all that stuff. It's been put to a halt.
Yes, that, and that means I have to wait even longer for the last season of Stranger Things.
Yeah.
Like, bro, these kids are in their 20s. They're going to be playing like 14-year-olds. Kids are in their 20s now.
That's true.
And it's crazy to think about it because they were all like 11, 12, 13. when they first
When the
started,
first
and
season
now they're in their
started,
20s, bruh. And I've been waiting.
Yeah.
I've been patiently waiting.
But hey, I mean,
But you know what? But shout
I'm
out to the
for it,
writers
though,
and the
'cause-
but shout out to the writers and actors because
Yeah.
it's like because when you hear about like what they're doing and like it's bullshit because all the streaming services they don't pay residuals.
yeah,
So it's like whatever you get paid up front, that's it. But you could write 9 of the 10 episodes. You get paid for that writer's room, and that's it. You don't see nothing on the back end.
yep. I don't know. It's crazy, man. These studios, it's insane how greedy they want.
Yeah.
They can be.
And there was I forgot who said it. I think it was Andrew Schultz. He said that these streamers won't show you the actual numbers of of how much how many views these shows are actually getting because they're not getting as much as they want you to believe.
Right.
So they said that they won't show you that because if they see that the people aren't really watching these shows, like their stock goes down or some shit like that. But it's like, I don't know, bruh. Look, they gotta figure it out
Yeah.
because
It's
I'm waiting on some shit.
exactly. It's hard out
I'm
here,
waiting
bro.
on some shit. All right.
Yeah, I bet. But it does suck though that like these are people's lives that you're talking about that you're people living paycheck to paycheck because of this, and now with the whole strike and shit, it's like it's not.
I know.
It's not looking too good, but I understand where they're coming from. Like,
Yeah.
but
And then I read today that The Rock he like donated like a large. They didn't put the dollar amount, but a large lump sum of money to the writer strike that could help them, at least keep going,
Right.
keep going on with the strike a little bit longer.
yeah, that's
So
good.
shit like that. So like, shout out to The Rock, right? Because like, he knows he ain't shit without them.
That's true. That's true. But
And then fucking what? And then you heard about what they wanted to do with the actors, with like background actors.
no, tell me.
All right, so they wanted to put it. They wanted to make it a thing, right? They wanted to put in the contracts where, as far as background actors, they'll hire them for a day, scan them, whole full body scans, and then they're allowed to use their likeness and their voice whenever they want, AI style.
Damn, that's crazy. That's
And
insane.
then that's part of the reasons why the actors went on strike too, because they're like, nah, you ain't finna like
yeah, just
pay them for a day of work and then you could use their likeness for infinity.
Exactly.
Because
That's insane.
those contracts say in perpetuity.
Yeah.
They use words like infinity. They use shit like that. In any galaxy, in any universe, like those shits are written in contracts. Like any universe and shit like that. Because they're thinking ahead. They're like, if we ever end up on Mars, I still got the rights.
That's just crazy though. You could just think of how many like jobs that would cut.
Exactly.
If that ever were to happen.
Exactly. You know what I'm waiting for? I'm waiting for these actors. I'm talking about like the top 1% to piece up their money and just make their own streaming and make their own studio. Fucking go full fucking what's his name? That Bob BET. Fucking Medea.
Tyler Perry.
Tyler Perry. He got his own studio. Wow.
Yeah.
Like shit.
Smart.
He got his own. He can make his own shit. Like he don't need Hollywood at this point. He got his own studio. Like Hollywood pays him for them to use his studio.
He's big enough to where people will still fuck with his shit.
Yeah, I don't fuck with his movies though, but
Not really either. But
I respect his grind and hustle.
Yeah, you
gotta respect it.
Gotta respect.
But it's like, I wonder if that could actually be a thing though, where like would they actually like say fuck Hollywood? We're gonna do our own thing.
I mean, I don't see why it wouldn't be.
Of course, it'll be a lot slower, right? Like as far as the output and shit, because there's not so many different avenues to go. But it's like they gotta show Hollywood like we don't need y'all. I don't know. Those are just my thoughts. But shout out to the writers, shout out to the actors. Do y'all thing.
Yeah, but so speaking, since we're like kind of like on like the topic of work and stuff.
Yeah.
So say you found a job that works remotely, and they don't care where you work as long as you put in your hours and stuff. So what, like, would you live in in another country besides the U.S. to just work and chill? Like if you did, like if you had the option, like what would you pick?
Assuming, well, one, it'd have to be somewhere where the time difference isn't too crazy, because I wouldn't want to work like a graveyard shift because I'm 12 hours ahead of y'all or something, you know.
Right.
But maybe if I could do somewhere in Europe.
Somewhere in Europe.
Somewhere in Europe. Cause if I leave, like, just get out the country.
Mm-hmm.
Europe, maybe Canada. I've never been to Canada, but Canada seems cool.
Like you wouldn't mind like living there and just.
Well, not permanently, but I wouldn't mind doing a few months, maybe. Maybe though, because but then again, I don't like. Even though I like my alone time, I want to be able to at least be like, I could go somewhere and be with my friends if I want to, though.
That makes sense. Me, I don't know. I probably would choose Mexico just because everything's just cheap out there.
True.
Bomb ass food, and it's just right below the U.S. So even if I do want to go chill with the homies, it wouldn't be that bad of a drive.
Well, it depends on what part of Mexico.
Yeah, I mean,
because you don't want to go to TJ.
Yeah, that's true. You don't want to, but that's where I would choose
Mexico. Nah, that's cool. What about somewhere in the States?
Like besides California?
Yeah, besides California.
That's tough. I kind of like Seattle.
Seattle's cool.
I definitely would stay on the West Coast though. I don't think I would go to the East Coast.
I might do East Coast. Well, not because that East Coast winter is fucking
brutal.
Not the move. But I would like to do maybe like New York in the fall. If I could do like 3 months in New York.
Mm-hmm.
I really like New York. Like, I don't mind the subway.
The subway was cool. It wasn't too bad.
It wasn't too crazy. I'm pretty sure we weren't there long enough to see, witness all the crazy shit, or we weren't on the right trains. But subway's not too bad. I like that there's people around, but you can still kind of be by yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And then because I've been to I forget how many states I've been to. 7 maybe. Just thinking, I'm ripping off the top of my head. Maybe a little more. New York's been my favorite. I did like Seattle though, but a lot of the places that I went to, it's like 2 or 3 days. Like, that's enough.
Yeah,
I don't really need more.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But like in New York, I'm like, I could stay here.
I don't know, New York. I think I would just have to get used to walking everywhere.
Your feet was
because my feet were dead.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure you of course you would get used to it.
Yeah, I would have to.
And then think about it. And then when we went, we were out all day.
Oh yeah.
With intentions of being out all day. Like if you were there working, you're inside. I'm pretty sure it's not that crazy. You're not traveling the whole fucking city.
Oh yeah, for sure.
All day, every day, just because you want to see sights. It'll be different.
Dude, I think the most we walked was like almost 11, 12 miles.
About 12 miles, I think.
It's crazy, bro.
Hell yeah. That shit was fun. Shout out New York.
Yeah.
All right, man. But before we get out of here, one more thing. Twitter. It's not going to be Twitter.
It might not even be Twitter no more.
It's going to be X. Elon Musk said it's going to be X. And he wasn't around on Twitter when Twitter was Twitter, so of course he don't give a fuck about what Twitter means to so many people.
Right.
The Twitter means I've been on Twitter since January 2009.
Damn, that's crazy.
January 2009, and it's been a roller coaster. And he's gonna change it, and he wants to make it. What did he say he wanted to do with it?
So he wants it so that way. Because originally, you had 140 character messages going back and forth like birds. But now he wants it so you can post almost anything, including several hours of videos and stuff like that. So it's like, I don't know.
It sounds like he's trying to get YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook
all in one.
All in one.
Mm-hmm.
He's trying to have it all in one.
That's what it sounds like.
Which, if it works, could be great. Or it could be a shit show of fucking chaos. Because it's just so much, right?
Yeah, exactly.
But then again, if you get to choose who you follow, then it might be all right. But they would have to get rid of the For You section.
Yes.
Because if you're going to have all that information loaded up, don't suggest any to me because it's going to be too much. It's going to be way too fucking much. Just who I follow.
Exactly.
Maybe some suggested follows. Mm-hmm. But don't just start putting random shit into my timeline.
Yeah,
like Instagram already does that.
Yep.
Instagram already does it. They already put random shit in my timeline. Shit I don't follow. Instagram thinks they know me, dog.
It's all those algorithms.
Yeah, and fucking the For You section, it doesn't depict who my real interest. Like, you know, when you click search and then you have that page where it just pops up of like that. Like, I look at it and like, that's not really me.
You're like, is this really me?
It's like titties.
Titties.
It's like titties, and then it's like a little person in a wheelchair. It's like, bro, you know that like what? It's just too off. Like, that's not me. But Elon Musk he's swinging for his life right now, right? Because his back is against the ropes. His back is against the ropes, bro.
That boy wild.
He's losing his fucking mind.
He wild.
Zuckerberg is fucking. He lives rent free in his head. Like, at one point, he was so mad at Zuck that he said, "How about we just have dick measuring contest?" He said, "How about we just pull out rulers and measure our dicks?"
He said that?
I swear to you, he said that
on Twitter.
On Twitter, because because there was this thing going. Look, search it. Be like Elon Musk dick measuring contest. I bet you it pops up if you do a Google search or some shit, or just. But fucking no, because you know how Mark Zuckerberg, he made Threads to battle Twitter. And then so fucking he made Threads, and then, you know, Elon Musk got mad. And then he even got more mad when he found out there were people who used to work for Twitter that are now working for Threads. Mm-hmm. So he gets mad and he just says, "How about we just measure our dicks?"
Hold on, I think I might have found it. It's because the title reads, "If you got the ruler, Elon Musk has the dick. Billionaire challenges Mark Zuckerberg to a literal dick measuring contest." I'm trying to.
Like, I'm gonna find it. Watch. Let's see.
He says, "Zuck is a cuck. I propose a literal dick measuring contest."
Yeah, Zuck is a cuck. I propose a literal dick measuring contest. Like, bro, like, you know how down bad you gotta be to just say, "Fuck it, let's measure dicks."
That's crazy.
Let's measure dicks.
I didn't even know he said that.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy, bro. Like, he's down bad right now. He knows after he bought Twitter, Twitter went to shit. Elon Musk has said that they're like still in the red. Mm-hmm. After the purchase of Twitter. But it's like, bro, like, you the one that spent, what is it, 45 mil? Or was it million or billion?
I thought it was billion. I don't know.
If he spent 45 bill on Twitter, shout out to, I would have sold Twitter too, though. I would have sold Twitter for 45 billion. So, bro,
44 billion.
44 billion. Take Twitter, bro. Take it. I'm sorry.
So Musk has acknowledged he overpaid for Twitter, which he bought for $44 billion, including $33.5 billion in equity. Says more recently, he said Twitter is worth less than half of what he paid for it.
Absolutely, bro. I could have told him that. No matter how much I love Twitter, I know damn well it ain't worth $44 billion.
Fuck no.
And then
fucking I come up with $44 billion though.
Bro, that's chump change. How much is he worth? Isn't he worth like 100 bill? Or like close to 100 bill?
I have no idea.
I don't know, bro. But that boy got money, so he'll be all right. Mm-hmm. He'll be all right. But you know how they also said that Zuckerberg challenged them to an actual fight too.
Like a boxing fight?
Like
a UFC type fight?
MMA.
Dang.
And you know Zuckerberg be training.
Hell yeah.
And he in shape now too. I saw a video of him training with Izzy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know how to pronounce his last name. I ain't even gonna try. You know what I'm talking about though.
Yeah.
And then some other dude, I forgot his damn name, total in general, but I've seen his face before. And he
Getting kind of buff out here in these streets.
He in shape. He ain't got
I mean,
no little
shit,
bird
when-
chest, you know. Hey, he's come a long way from the fucking what's
Social
that
network?
from the social network, right? No more flip flops for that guy.
Bruh.
And now he just no shoes.
That's
Just
such a
kick
good
motherfucker
movie,
in the
though.
head.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I love the Social Network,
I
bro.
love that movie.
I might have
So
saw
good.
that movie like 3 times in theaters.
Yep.
Easy. It was free, that's why. But still, regardless, like 3 times. But yeah, man. I think we're done.
I think
I
so.
think this is it for
Yeah.
today.
Yeah, I think so.
But what should they do before we get up out of here?
Like, comment, subscribe.
Share
You know the deal. Share.
and go watch a past episode.
Yeah.
Go back like 50 episodes and watch one of them. Why not?
Why not?
Why not?
Why not?
Go back 100 episodes before they were on and just listen to me.
Nah, but we do appreciate y'all listening and liking and commenting.
Absolutely.
Appreciate every single one of y'all.
Hell yeah. For real. But episode 155.
Episode 155.
This Ain't Radio Podcast with your host, Chris. Just Chris.
Mm-hmm. Flowers.
And until next episode, y'all.
Peace.
Peace.